Summer brought us together. The roads connected us, and the memories brought us back. This isn't just another tour, it's the next chapter, the second edition of Remembers. This time, in the heart of winter, from the elegance of Geneva to the frozen curves of Val d'Isère, from the style and power of Milano to the Alpine magic and the smell of old money of St. Moritz. Because Remembers is not just a tour, it's a legacy in motion. And this is only the beginning. A family bound by horsepower, mountain roads, and nights that turn into stories. This winter, we don't run from the cold. We chase it. We embrace it. We conquer it. Together as one family, ready for the adventure that's about to unfold. After hours in the air, across countless miles, we finally arrive in Geneva. Familiar faces from the summer edition, new drivers joining the family, everyone sharing the same curiosity, the same anticipation, talking about the roads ahead, the mountains waiting for us, and the adventure that's about to begin. We check in at the Ritz-Carlton, drop our bags for just a moment, because the real work is waiting downstairs. In the underground parking, the machines finally come to life. Stickers go on, rally numbers are placed, and one by one the cars transform into part of the Remembers convoy. It's the moment where everything starts to feel real. Later that evening, we gather again at the hotel. To thank everyone for being part of the journey, each participant receives a few reminders of the road ahead. Remembers jackets, stickers, custom number plates and badges. Small gifts, but big symbols of the family we're building. And before the night ends, the official briefing. The route, the rules, the adventure that awaits us tomorrow when the real journey begins. Morning arrives in Geneva, and one by one the drivers gather again in the lobby. Still a little sleepy, but excited for the first real day on the road. Suitcases roll across the marble floor, bags go into the cars, engines warm up in the cold morning air, and just like that, we're ready to leave. Our destination today, Val d'Isère. Despite the gray skies and the moody weather, the vibe inside the convoy is perfect. Smiles, laughter over the radios, engines revving, the road ahead calling us forward. After a while, we pull over for a quick regroup. Small market stop, snacks, drinks, and a few supplies for the road. One last fuel stop before the climb. Tanks full, cameras out, and the mountains waiting ahead. And of course, a few perfect donuts with his M4 competition, just to keep the spirits high. Moments like these remind us this tour is just as much about fun as it is about the drive. And then off we go, into the mountains. The cars are parked safely underground, the engines finally resting after a full day on the road. And as the evening settles in, we gather again around the table, reliving every moment of the day and getting ready for what comes next. Good night. Morning breaks over Val d'Isère, cold, quiet, and wrapped in clouds. One by one, we step outside, still feeling the mountain air, still carrying yesterday's memories. The engines fire up again, echoing through the underground. The convoy wakes up, ready for another day. As we roll through the resort, all eyes are on us. A line of supercars cutting through the streets, impossible to ignore. And then back into the mountains, winding roads, endless curves, breathtaking views, the kind of drive that reminds you exactly why we're here. And just when it couldn't get any better, the clouds begin to fade and the sun breaks through. We stop once more as we leave the mountains behind. Fuel, snacks, a quick reset before the next chapter. And then it's time to push. Highway runs full speed ahead. Engines unleashed, the convoy flying toward Milano. As evening falls, we enter the city. Milan alive, crowded, vibrant, a perfect contrast to the silence of the mountains. Eyes follow us once again as we make our way through the streets. We arrive at the hotel, park the cars, and finally slow things down. No parties tonight, no long stories, just rest. Because tomorrow, we head to St. Moritz. The big day has finally arrived. Today, we drive to St. Moritz. The city wakes up slowly, but we don't, because the excitement is already there. Cold starts echo through the streets of Milano as engines come alive, and so do we. We roll through the busy streets, turning heads at every corner, a moving statement of power, style, and pure passion. One last stop before the mountains, full tanks and clean cars, because machines like this deserve to shine. No dust, no compromise, and just like that, the landscape changes. This is what we came for. We stopped at the top for a moment to breathe, to take it all in. because views like these don't come often. One last push, and we're there. St. Moritz, where excellence meets timeless. The cars rest, but the day is far from over. And then, the ice, a world of luxury, heritage, and timeless style. Fur coats, champagne, cigars, and some of the most extraordinary cars ever built. You can feel it in the air, that old money elegance, effortless, untouchable, and somehow we're part of it. From mountain madness to pure sophistication. Let the fun begin. Day slowly fades, St. Moritz reveals another side of its magic. Because what better way to end a day like this than at billionaire clubs? Because nights like these don't just end a day, they define it. Just like that, the final day arrives. St. Moritz at its finest. Perfect weather, endless white, and an atmosphere that feels almost unreal. One more time, we head back to the ice, a glass of champagne in hand, and we let ourselves drift into the moment. Surrounded by beauty, by history, by machines that tell stories of another era, we take it all in, because moments like these don't need to be rushed. And as the sun begins to set, we prepare for one last experience.
We're going to get to see ice show in St. Moritz. We're going to give a big wave for the Remembrance guys. Let's get it.
A final view, a final memory, a perfect ending. From the first engine start to this very moment, everything comes together. This wasn't just a tour, it was a story, a family, a memory that will stay with us forever.